Welcome back. My name is Joy. And I had to jump on here today because I keep seeing so many news reports, stories from bloggers, tweets about these damn Birkin bags. And then a whole bunch of celebrities, black people, I should say, talking all this shit about who can and who can't afford a Birkin bag. And I really don't get it because we don't own any of that profit. Again, we, meaning black people, that Birkin makes. When y'all keep mentioning the brand. So what gives? I'm going to start with this article from BET.com that goes through the timeline of this Birkin bag uproar online. Goes, Hermes Birkin bags are currently trending all over social media after rapper Saweetie hopped on her man's, Quavo that is, Instagram live and said, quote, if he is not getting you a Birkin, if he is not paying your bills, throw that N-word back to the streets. Okay. Maybe she did like the Cardi thing. I don't know. And so he look at the clip. There it is.
If he's not getting you a Birkin, if he's not paying for your bills, then throw that nigga back to the streets, okay?
At the end, y'all see what Quavo does. He walks up, shrugs his shoulders like a good boyfriend. Apparently, Sweetie and Quavo are. Do I say Quavo or Quavo? Quavo, definitely. Their relationship goals, apparently. Article continues, well, over the weekend, Offset treated his lady to a shopping spree. That is Cardi B. Cardi B posted a photo inside the Hermes store in Beverly Hills where her hubby spent $130,000 on bags for her. Offset showed off a receipt which had a Birkin and 2 Constance bags. That photo went viral and caused Yaya Mayweather and other celebrities to debate over whether the bags are real or not since so many people are posting them. As you all know. I mean, maybe we don't all know this, but if you read online, if you spend enough time online, which I do, I like pop culture, what can I say? That's why I'm here today. But you know, Birkin bags are expensive, they're exclusive, they're the kind of things you got to be on a list to get them. You only get so many a year, supposedly. Anyhow, Yaya Mayweather came online saying she feels, quote, that some of these Birkin bags must be fake because everyone can't get access to them. She says you cannot just walk into a store and buy an Hermes bag. Yes, of course, that's as I just mentioned. We all knew this, though. Offset wanted to make it clear that black people having access to luxury items shouldn't be a debate and has receipts for the bags he just purchased for Cardi. So I guess Offset is clapping back at Yaya Mayweather. Yeah, this is Yaya Mayweather that I talked about maybe a month ago, who is pregnant, allegedly, by NBA YoungBoy, and of course is the daughter of Floyd Mayweather. She says in some of her other videos that none of them, meaning Offset, whoever, Cardi, can talk to her about Birkins because she's been getting Birkins longer than all of them. Yaya's mother, Melissa Renee, also jumped into the conversation, showing off her impressive Birkin bag collection. The influencer says that her house is paid for in cash, and so are her bags. She says that she's not in competition with Cardi B or anyone else. So that's directly, that's right back at Offset. So when I'm talking about we, black people, we're fighting online over purses, this is what I'm talking about. Offset posted his receipt. Folks noticed that out of the 3 bags, only 1 was a Birkin, and that he paid for it with a credit card. I guess Yaya's mother, Melissa, is saying that, Melissa Renee, that hers is paid for with cash and they're real. Lil Durk, rapper, says that he bought his lady some property instead of a bag. All right, so we do have some black celebrities online making sense. Kayla Nicole, she has the funniest people out there. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll put a picture up there. Responded with the most amount of sense, in my opinion. That was the end of an article, BET.com. Kayla Nicole had this to say. She posted on Instagram. The last thing the world needs right now is a bunch of entitled, loud, and spoiled adults having rich people problems with Birkin debates. What are y'all in a hurry to prove to people you have more than already? It's insensitive and idiotic how this brought everybody to the table, but reality don't. I mean, let me pause right here. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can, all this energy, it's crazy what gets people motivated to get online and speak on something that I haven't heard any of them really get online and speak fire about reparations, but I have heard them get online and talk about these Birkin bags. She goes on to say, this is tiny, so I gotta get, let me make this big real quick. Let me see. Oh, where'd it go? She goes on to say, a greater debate would be, how can we help those who've helped us be able to thrive during a time like this? How can we provoke change in classism? How can we raise awareness for ... And then the majority of privileged black people tend to forget they're black people before anything. I mean, I can't say I'm a fan of Kayla Nicole. I do think her memes are funny and everything, but she's getting it. She's getting it. First, we're talking about like, where's the enthusiasm for other issues that actually matter? And why aren't y'all raising awareness about this? Let me see, she got 2 more here. Too loud for the wrong reason. Now is not the time to stunt. Y'all flexing obvious wealth and opportunities a lot of people don't get to be a part of, but made you able to. So the same people y'all are flexing in front of, saying everybody can't get a Birkin bag. What do you look like with a Birkin bag in the front seat of a 2012 Honda? Those are the people that made y'all. So boastful, she says, but useless. It's giving, I'm disconnected in all honesty and voted for Trump for tax reasons. Now that's right, Lil Pump, dumbass. Kanye, dumbass. But you vote for your interests. At least they know that. I give them that much credit. They're voting their interests, unlike a lot of other black people who just vote because it's a Democrat. They vote and they see a Democrat and they vote for him. Just remember, the majority of your supporters and followers are people who made you who you are, not the people you're able to hang with now because of what you've become, because of what you became. All right, Kayla Nicole. Now let's pivot for a second. Take a deeper look at these luxury brands so you can understand why really it makes no sense for black people to give them free promotion. Absolutely free promotion. Time we make these songs, wear their clothes, get online, and with young, impressionable fans, the only thing that seems to matter is what label it is. Why does it matter? Well, in an article posted to TheGuardian.com on July 31st, 2020, Arthur Priya Elon notes, quote, many of the larger Italian fashion houses have noted histories of featuring racist imagery. Infamously, this includes Gucci's blackface jumper, Prada's gollywog trinket, and Dolce & Gabbana's pizza advert. And yet there is a reluctance to discuss the underlying issues openly. Speaking to The Guardian in June, Buchanan, who is a black American-born fashion designer, said there was extreme fatigue around the admission of racism in the country, but that doesn't justify the constant denial. The incidents continue to occur, Priya goes on. Earlier this week, Marni was criticized online for the demeaning and colonialistic imagery used for their spring-summer 2020 collection. Diet Prada, an Instagram account that acts as a self-appointed industry watchdog, reported that the images featured a black model with chains lying suggestively close to his feet, and another which featured the phrase jungle mood juxtaposed next to a black model. The visual illusions had some commenting, quote, this is the worst example presenting black bodies through the white gaze. Marni later deleted the images and apologized, saying, quote, as we endeavor to create a more equitable world, we sincerely regret that our efforts cause further pain. Now I hate this for us. I hate this. I truly do. I truly do hate this for black people. Because we have so many other fights that need to be waged. God knows we're tired of fighting, but it is what it is. And yet we find ourselves online. I'm always going to say we, because saying they sounds weird. We find ourselves online arguing over who can and cannot afford to buy a damn purse. My primary question is, why can't any of these famous black celebrities support black-owned businesses like they support these white businesses. And let me pause it for a second, because I think everybody has a right to spend their money where they want to. I'm not saying that you can't earn it and then buy what you want, because clothes feel nice, they look nice, you buy what you want, it's cute. But as we just learned, I just read these situations in which we find that these companies are explicitly promoting designing clothes with racist imagery. What kind of fools do we look like still spending our money there? These companies have all white designers, all white boardrooms, all white owners, have locked black people out of the fashion industry, especially, just like with every other industry where it means we might actually own something. And that's my problem with exclusively promoting these brands. The other part is I always see celebrities talking group economics, that they know better than the average black people. They know better than the reparation is. And all we need to do is do like the Asians, quote unquote, that come to America, or Mexicans who come to America, and keep our money within the black community. And what black people need to do as a collective is this, that, and the other. They want to quote Dr. Claude Anderson and Power Economics and pathologize black people when it comes to where our dollars go. But what's the first thing these same black celebrities do when they get on? They post the Gucci, they post the Louis, they post their shopping trip, they make songs about Rolex and Patek and all these things. I saw a video the other day with Cardi B bragging that hip hop makes all these luxury bands, that we make them what they are. We make them popular, especially in what you might call urban community, black hip hop community. And of course, she's right to some degree. Black folks definitely would not buy these brands. I say the average black person, or maybe even wealthier black people, if they were not popularized to some degree by the hip hop community, the rap community, R&B. So she's right. Cardi B's right in that sense. But so what? So what if we make the brands? What is gloating about that give us? Are they giving you money when you if they're not giving you money when you make them popular, then what are you actually getting in return? And that's the thing. There's nothing noble about giving your money, your clout, your airtime to brands that are wholly white owned and wholly white interested, especially when you represent hip hop, R&B, rap folks. When you represent that industry that was born out of the exact opposite of white owned and white interested. I always think about like what happened to, and there's a lot of theories about what happened to hip hop stars or rappers. It used to be, largely more popular than it is now. Jay-Z had Rockaware. Diddy had Sean John. FUBU. I remember Baby Fat. Fat Farm. We don't see those brands at a national level represented, I would say, because you might see some on Instagram. You always see, hey, buy black. But we don't see that same representation in music videos, online, on social media, from hip hop, R&B, rap folks, artists. But we know it's possible, because look at what Rihanna is doing with Fenty. Victoria's Secret fumbled the bag, and Rihanna stepped in, created her own fashion house, has her own seasonal shows, makeup brand, and it's seemingly successful. And she's on track to become a billionaire if she's not there already. Self-made, as far as I know. And I even hate to give this fool credit, but even Kanye has done the same thing with Yeezy. What he used to be with Nike or Adidas, but he said, you know what? I want to own more, rightfully so, and has supposedly become the first, or become a self-made billionaire. Them shoes are ugly as hell. We all know that. But he got white people and celebs to buy them. And as far as I know, since Kanye owns the company, that all goes back to him. So, of course, he's wearing Yeezys, his clothes, his shoes. and he's giving them to a celebrity and promoting his own brand. But we have the simpletons on online, peacocking on Instagram, the black celebrities and black celebrity adjacents endorsing products that they're getting, again, nothing in return for. You can't be that big as they are, that embedded in black culture, and still go out of your way to support white-owned brands before building your own or circulating your money in the black community, as you like to tell us down here to do. Of course, there are critics who will say, Joy, you just don't want black women. You don't want black people to have nice stuff. And I say, no, that's not it. The black people buying luxury and black women wanting luxury and wanting to date up and expecting their partner, their man to buy them and take care of them and pay their bills. That's not what we're talking about here. And the Birkin conversations can wait for that reason. It's in poor taste that we're talking about purses during a global pandemic, when our leaders have said $1,200 over the last 7-8 months should be enough. Where are the videos about getting the stimulus bill signed? But this is what y'all are posting about? This is what's authentic? We're in a pandemic, again, where folks are struggling. And celebs from A to Z are out here. Black celebrities at that, giving all this airtime to a damn Birkin bag. You could fool me. I wouldn't know a Birkin from a turducken from a Coach. And I don't know. Wow, because it's just like, I would love to have those rich people problems. I really would. But that's what I got, folks. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. What do you think about the debate? I try to respond to everybody who leaves a comment, so please do. And then don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.